survives collapses and wins US Women&apos S Open. Birmingham, Alabama, App. Ariya Jutanugarn lost a 7-shot lead on the back nine, stayed alive with a par in the 2-hole playoff and saved par with a bunker shot to win on the 4th playoff hole and capture the US Women's Open on Sunday at Shoal Creek. Jutanugarn appeared to have her second major sewn up when she shot 32 on the front nine to stretch her lead to 7 shots. But the 22-year-old tie began the back nine with a triple bogey, and then closed with back-to-back bogeys for a 1/73. That put her in a 2-hole playoff with Hyo Kim, who shot 5 under 67. This is the first time the USGA has gone to a 2-hole aggregate playoff, and Kim quickly took command by rolling in a long birdie putt on the 14th hole. Returning to the 18th, Jutanugarn went over the green while Kim found a bunker. Kim blasted out to 12 feet and failed to save par, her only bogey Sunday, and Jutanugarn chipped about 5 feet by the hole and made par to send the playoff to sudden death. After they made pars on the 14th hole, both hit into the bunker on the par 4 closing hole at Shoal Creek. Kim hit out of bunker to about 12 feet, and Jutanugarn's shot rolled at the hole before turning away and settling a foot away. Kim made another bogey, and the tie tapped in for the win. They finished regulation at 11 under 277. Jutanugarn now has 2 majors, having won the Women's British Open 2 years ago. Carlota Ciganda of Spain had her best finish in a major, closing with a 69 to finish alone in third, 4 shots out of the playoff. Women's PGA champion Danielle Kang was the low American with a 69 to finish fourth. Sarah Jane Smith of Australia, who started the final round 4 shots behind Jutanugarn, shot a 78 and tied for 5th. PGA Tour Dublin, Ohio, App. Bryson DeChambeau finally got it right on his 3rd try at the 18th hole and won the Memorial in a playoff on Sunday. DeChambeau 3-putted for bogey on the 18th for a 1 under 71 to get into a 3-way playoff at Muirfield Village. He missed the green from the fairway on the 18th on the first extra hole and had to scramble for par. On his 3rd try, he hit his approach to 12 feet behind the hole and made it for birdie to beat by Eong Hunan and win for the 2nd time on the PGA Tour. Kyle Stanley ran off 4 straight birdies toward the end of his round until his final tee shot caromed off a tree and across the fairway into deep rough. He made bogey for a 70 and still got into a playoff, but he was eliminated on the first extra hole when his approach from deep rough squirted out some 30 yards and led to bogey. Ann, going for his first PGA Tour win, closed with a 69. Tiger Woods was never a serious factor. Starting 5 shots behind, Woods pulled to within 3 shots with a 2-putt birdie on a par 5 5th hole. But his chances effectively ended when he missed a 3-foot par putt on number 10, and he put his tee shot into a backyard for the 2nd time this week. He closed with a 72 and ended one of his best ball-striking weeks in a 6-way tie for 23rd. Woods was second to last in the key putting statistic among the 73 players who went all 4 rounds. Patrick Cantlay also had a chance on Sunday, leading by 2 shots going to the back nine. But he didn't make a birdie over his last 10 holes, and he fell back when he went bunker to bunker on the 17th and made bogey to fall 2 strokes behind. He shot 71. Joaquin Eman, the 19-year-old from Chile, birdied the 18th hole to tie for 6th. That was enough for him to earn special temporary membership on the PGA Tour, meaning he can get unlimited sponsor exemptions. European Tour Brescia, Italy, App. Thorbjørn Olesen of Denmark made a 10-foot putt on the final hole to close with a 7 under 64 and win the Italian Open on Sunday by 1 shot over home favorite Francesco Molinari. When Olesen stepped up to the tee at the par 4 18th at Garta Golf Country Club, he held a 2-stroke lead over Molinari. But ahead on the green, Molinari sunk a 30-foot putt for birdie and a 65 to slice the lead and prompt roars from the crowd. Olesen hit his 2nd shot into a greenside bunker after driving into the rough. But he blasted out to 10 feet, held his nerve and made the putt. I never had that final putt to win. That's why this one feels so amazing, Olesen said. Molinari, The 2006 Italian Open winner was coming off the biggest victory of his career at the BMW PGA Championship last weekend. A bogey on the 17th, only Molinari's second of the entire tournament, ended up being decisive. "I don't think I could have done more," Molinari said. "I'm very satisfied with what I did." Compliments to Alizin. "He played great today and yesterday and he deserved this victory. I can't complain. I was aggressive until the end." Lee Slattery shot 67 and finished third. _web.com Tour on app, Joey Garber made 2 late birdies and closed with a 5 under 66 to win the Rex Hospital Open for his first web.com Tour victory. Garber, who played golf at Georgia, started the final round at the TPC Wakefield 3 shots behind Michael Johnson, who ran into trouble on the front 9 and closed out the side with a double bogey. Garber birdied the 15th and 16th hole to seize control, and he finished 1 shot ahead of Scott Langley, 66, and Hank Lee Biada, 66. Johnson rallied with a pair of late birdies, but all that did was give him a 71 to tie for 4th with Brian Campbell, 66. Garber finished at 266 and earned $117,000, moving him to number 6 on the web.com Tour money list. The top 25 after the regular season earn PGA Tour cards. Other tours man Colin Montgomery won on the Staysail Tour by closing with a 67 for a 3-shot victory over Paul Eales in Berry Lane in the Shipko Masters in Denmark. It was his 9th career win on the European senior circuit. Laura Davis shot 75 and finished 19 shots behind, 1 shot ahead of Jose Maria Olazabal. Marcel Schneider of Germany finished off a wire-to-wire victory with a 67 to win the Swiss Challenge by 6 shots on the European Challenge Tour. Jordan Niebrug closed with a 72 for a 2-shot victory over Cody Blick and Zach Wright in the Freedom 55 Financial Open on the Mackenzie Tour in Canada. Horacio Leon closed with a 67 and won the Quito Open by 1 shot over Blair Hamilton on the PGA Tour Latino America. Kodai Kohara closed with a 5 under 66 and overcame a 5-shot deficit to win his first Japan Golf Tour title at the JGT Championship Mori Building Cup. He finished 1 shot ahead of Ryuko Tokumatsu. Dong Xiaopmeng birdied the last 2 holes for a 3 under 69 and a 1-shot victory in the KB Financial Championship on the Korean PGA Tour. Women Astrid Vaissant-Depredon of France closed with a 67 and made birdie on the first playoff hole to beat Caroline Lampert of Germany and win the Jabber Ladies Open at Evian Resort. The victory gave Vaissant-Depredon full status on the Ladies European Tour and an exemption into the Women's British Open and the Evian Championship this summer. Zheng Minitz Cho shot 66 in the final round for a 6-shot victory in the Lot Cantata Ladies Open on the Korean LPGA Tour. Shio Oyama closed with a 4 under 68 for a 4-shot victory over Matsumoto Masaru in the Yonex Ladies Golf Tournament on the Japan LPGA Tour.